Alright everyone, welcome back. Alright, I did finally get some Pmags here. 13 bucks, $12.99, but you know, I just got two. So I just would like to have just a little bit more magazines. And I'm sure I could wait for a sale, but anyways, not really wanting to wait for a sale right now. Just get a few. That's all I need. I don't need to buy that many. I did got some ammunition. I did get ammunition. These were on sale for like $5 something. They came out to like 27 cents each. Brass casing. I already have a lot of 223. Again, I'm not trying to take on a, I'm not trying to start a war, but just trying to be cost effective with the ammo. Would you want to be struck by this even with body armor? Probably not. So just going cost effective. So just get some ammo, and eventually maybe I'll just go to the range and do a shooting video, but not until after I feel comfortable. And right now I don't feel comfortable. All right, that's all I have to say. All right, so I'm headed home, and so one of the things I did is recently okay, there's some people behind me. Just trying to get out of this parking area. All right, got my Harbor Freight run. A lot of people are out. Don't know why. Well, it is a Super Bowl weekend, so everybody's kind of probably out in the grocery stores, whatever, trying to get everything done before the big game. I can kind of see that. Super Bowl is a spectator sport. A lot of people like going to the parties. A lot of people like watching the game, but mostly to the parties, tailgate parties, whatever, being with friends and family. So another reason why I'm a little cautious. I will be watching the Super Bowl, but I will not be going out. I will not be going out. I will be staying home watching the game. I'll order pizza. I'll do that. I'll probably order hot wings. I'm going to try to enjoy hot wings, and I'll meet pizza from Pepperoni's, a local pizzeria place where I live. Maybe even order a griot or gyro, whatever you want to call it. And turn on the AC a little bit because it is hot all of a sudden. It is starting to warm up a little bit. Plus I'm wearing my covert body armor. It's kind of even during the winter in Texas, it's still pretty warm to wear body armor, amazingly. Okay. I'm actually going to go down a little further. I'm going to go through the back way since I'm all the way out here anyway. It passes Costco and then goes through the back way. I'm going to take that road. So here's some other things I'd like to also talk about. Just being prepared. I'm not, I'm not a prepping channel, but I do have this channel, and I'm just a regular person just like you. If I'm having these thoughts, I know more people are having these thoughts about being prepared for this coronavirus. And so, but don't be alarmed. By the time you see this, it's too late. I'm just recording it for posterity, and we'll see if I was right or wrong. So far, since I started doing this, keeping a track on the nCoV 2019 Wuhan coronavirus, it's been growing. It's been growing, exponentially growing. And when I had the chance to buy the N95 filter masks, I did at Harbor Freight. They're all gone now. That's the first clue. Supply chain disruption. So just be careful out there. And sorry if I didn't post this and warn you all. First thing you got to learn about being prepared or being a prepper is you don't want to tell the world what exactly you're doing. You don't want to advertise. So YouTube channels, they're nothing but advertisers. By the time you see this, it'll probably be too late. We'll probably be like at least 2, maybe even 3 months into this coronavirus. And in which case, you know, maybe you could all laugh at me and this was all for nothing. Okay, that's fine. I'll be happy to be a fool for that. I'll be glad. If I'm a fool for doing all this, I'm more than happy to be a fool. I hope I'm a fool, put it that way. Anyways, recently I did, if you haven't seen my video, I did get a Blink XT2, those security cameras. I put one of the cameras that I have indoor, and I put it in the kitchen. And I had the post office, someone from the post office drop off a package. I told my daughter through the speaker, it's a two-way communication. I told her, hey, go, the post office, the post woman came to the front door, dropped off the package. Go pick it up, because, you know, we don't want to be leaving packages outdoors. There's like package thief. That's a felon now. I don't think you have to worry about it too much since the holiday is over. But, you know, I'm grateful for the technology out there. I don't think the internet will go down if an outbreak, a pandemic with the coronavirus. I think you will have electricity. I think the internet will still be up. I think that's good. The internet will be up. A lot of people will be able to communicate with each other. Telephone lines will still be up. Your water will still be up. Your phones will still run. It's just that you may not be able to go out. There may be disruptions in supply as in, you know, products, raw materials going from one country to another country, for whatever reason. A full lockdown, quarantine. Definitely people moving about will be different. So don't expect to be traveling too much. I would not travel outside this country at this point in time. If you have any plans to go outside the country, don't do it, because you may not be able to enter into a different country for whatever reason. Whether it's your fault or not your fault, whatever reason in a worst case scenario, you may not be able to come back in this country. All right. Even if you are a citizen of your own country, natural born or naturalized or whatever, it may get that severe. It may get that severe. That's worst case scenario. But anyways, so I'm grateful I got the Blink XT. I could communicate. I didn't have to call or do anything like that. I just kind of spoke on the intercom of the Blink XT. And I was able to hear the response, and I saw the video. She went outside, picked up the package, went back inside. My oldest, anyway. So that's, you know, just want to share that. So I don't think the internet, the power, the water is going to shut down. This type of preparedness is really different than like you know, SHTF type of preparedness, because it's not quite an SHTF. It could get to that point, but it's not. It's also not rule without law or whatever. Anyway, there won't be any chaos. There'll still be order. There might be some confusion if there is some kind of chaos, but that'll be temporary. It's not quite a food disruption. It is a supply chain disruption, but not a food disruption. Not yet, anyway. And that'll be drawn out a little bit longer. So you'll still have internet, you'll still be able to do some traveling. You have to be precautious about your travel. Gathering around with a lot of people. I mean, right now, I think it's safe. It's a very low risk right now. That's why I'm gonna go out and get my supplies. I'm gonna probably stock up on food just a little bit more. While there are supplies of food, masks are gone, so forget about the mask. But I don't think you need a mask, but I got it just for precautionary purposes. I'll talk a little bit about the mask thing. Really, you know, to protect yourself, just something to cover your face. You can use a t-shirt. I wear a buff all the time. I don't know if the buff would help. It's kind of really, I can breathe through the buff, so it's probably not the best ideal. But a t-shirt or any simple mask will probably protect you good enough. Don't forget eyewear. I wear the Harbor Freight safety glasses. Ideally, you want an enclosed eyewear, but I also bought a face shield, a little cheapy face shield from Harbor Freight. I only bought one. I didn't buy like everyone. For everyone in the household, I didn't buy like 4 or 5. So, but I bought those for the purposes of, like, if I do need to go out and there is a quarantine, if I do need to go out, you should only have one member of your family go out and get the supplies. Rain suit, if you can't get a full bio suit, I think a rain suit or some clothing that you can wear just to wear outside. Shoes just to wear outside. You probably want to clean the shoes, clean the clothes. I know this sounds overly precautious, but you know, if you've been watching the video and you've been listening, you probably understand why. And so another thing I'm thinking about getting now at this point, if I still can get it, I think you still can, but try to get some ham radios. All right, I still think the internet will still run. I think electricity will still be there. You can use ham radios as a walkie-talkie as well, but in a worst-case scenario where, you know, the communications goes down for whatever reason, there could be a chance that a ham radio may be the only way to communicate, and it may be also an FM radio as well. So you can get some kind of communication that way. Being informed is very important. So just a little cheap Amazon, you know, those Biofang or whatever, again, a Chinese product. I might get those. It depends on the threat level. If I see more cases of infection, I'll probably most likely get ham radios. I probably most likely will. I'll try to get them. I'll try to get the 5-pack. Anyways, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And sorry if I didn't put this out further, but the worst thing you want to do as a prepper or someone who's trying to get prepared for a pandemic or some kind of cataclysmic event or whatever you're preparing for, you don't want to advertise it. You want to just let everyone go about their business. You do your thing. If I'm wrong and I'm a fool, I'm happy to be a fool. Most of the stuff I'm getting, I'm going to use anyway. I would have bought anyway at some point in time. It's just the urgency of buying it kind of right now, so I just went ahead and just bought it. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse this a little bit, time warp it. So I'm going to do the Jean-Luc Picard Star Trek. If you haven't seen some of the trailers or the first episode, which I think they're showing for free, kind of interesting. Anyways, I'm going to do the Star Trek thing. Engage.